habits to enhance your memory. Now, let's begin. In our technology-saturated, overly distracted lives, it's easy to become a little forgetful now and then, whether it's leaving the house without your keys or having a new contact's name just slip your mind at the worst possible moment. Short-term memory loss happens to the best of us. Our cognition and recall can be impacted by a variety of biological, social, and environmental factors. Nutrition, physical activity, mental health, emotions, and sleep hygiene can all play a role in our ability to learn, retain, and recall information. Some memory loss is inevitable as we age, but there are natural steps that you can take to help slow it down or prevent it from becoming extreme. Consider the following 4 types of memory. Sensory memories are stored briefly and help you remember a sensation, like a sight, a smell, or a sound after you experience it. Short-term memories last about 30 seconds and reflect what you're trying to remember in that specific moment. Your working memory allows you to accomplish a cognitive task like reading, talking, or working. And long-term memories can last a lifetime and affect your understanding of the world and yourself. Each of these 4 types can be strengthened by your choices and habits and play a role in your ability to function. So, without further ado, here are 12 habits to enhance your memory. Number 1. Adjust your diet. The food we eat can have a huge impact on our cognitive function. After all, the brain is just another part of the body. If you're struggling with memory loss, especially in older age, try adjusting your diet to include helpful foods and avoid harmful ones. Generally, foods that contain lean, healthy proteins, fresh vegetables, fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamins C and E are known to boost cognitive function. These include leafy greens, beans, nuts, olive oil, fresh fruits, berries, cocoa, and fatty fish. For that last one, taking a fish oil supplement can be helpful. The Mediterranean diet and DASH diets have both been proven to fight dementia. Foods to limit include refined carbs, processed sugars, dairy, refined oils, and trans fats. Number 2. Get enough sleep. Sleep is essential to a variety of bodily functions, memory recall included. Research has shown that sleep deprivation can negatively impact your memory. This is because sleep plays a crucial role in memory consolidation, a natural process in which short-term memories are strengthened and transformed into long-term memories inside your brain during REM sleep. A study of nurses showed that those working the night shift scored 68% lower on memory tests compared with those working the day shift. So be sure you're getting enough sleep every night, meaning at least 7 to 9 hours for most adults. Make sure your bedroom is dark, cool, and peacefully decorated. Avoid screen time right before bed and try to maintain a regular bedtime to train your brain and your body to get primed for rest. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. It might seem counterintuitive that cultivating mindfulness in which you focus on the present moment would help you with your memory, which is associated with the past. But research has shown that mindfulness can not only help lower stress, but also improve your memory. And since stress is a key factor in memory loss, this makes perfect sense. There are a variety of ways to incorporate a mindfulness practice into your daily life. Cultivating a daily meditation practice helps you center your mind on the thoughts that matter most to you. Journaling can help you process emotions, and writing down your thoughts can reinforce them in your long-term memory. Yoga is not only good for building strength, but also improves circulation to your brain and leaves you feeling calm and energized. Number 4. Check your vitamin D. If you're finding yourself with memory issues, it could be a nutrient deficiency. You might not be getting enough vitamin D. Scheduling a simple blood test at your doctor's office or local health clinic can allow you to learn your vitamin D level in a matter of hours. Vitamin D plays many critical roles in our body, including cognitive function. In fact, low levels of vitamin D have been linked to an increased risk of developing dementia later in life. It's relatively easy to increase your vitamin D level. Make sure to get at least a little bit of exposure to the sun each day whenever possible. Eat vitamin-rich D foods like salmon, mushrooms, yogurt, and milk. Or you can simply take a daily vitamin D supplement. Number 5. Amp up your exercise. Regular exercise keeps both your body and your brain in top shape. Exercise improves your circulation, including getting blood to your brain, and it helps clear your thoughts, leaving you feeling peaceful, centered, and more prepared to take in and retain information. Do your best to incorporate at least a little bit of exercise into your daily routine, ideally at least 20 minutes of moderate cardiovascular activity. Simply taking a daily walk helps increase your heart rate, and getting outside helps clear your thoughts as well. Try to take the stairs whenever possible rather than the elevator. And stretching exercises like yoga or Tai Chi have been tied to improved working memory in older adults. Number 6. Use mnemonics. Mnemonic devices are a way of learning and remembering a specific set of information. People generally use mnemonics to remember a hard-to-recall list of items in a particular order. They take the first letter of each item in the list and create either an easier-to-remember phrase or even a single word. For example, you can remember the order of the planets using "My very educated mother just sent us 9 pizzas." A sentence that shares the same first letters as Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Or alternately, if you're trying to remember a new contact's tricky name, you could take the first few letters of their name and turn it into a fun, catchy phrase. Number 7. Play brain games. Strengthening your memory doesn't have to be arduous. Try making it fun. There are plenty of games out there that you can incorporate into your daily routine for just a few minutes a day. These games not only offer you a nice, enjoyable break, but also help you sharpen your cognitive function and boost your memory. Examples of games that boost brain function are crosswords, word searches, and Wordle, all of which encourage critical thinking and language abilities. Meanwhile, Sudoku and logic puzzles activate the problem-solving parts of your brain, as does Tetris, which also forces you to make decisions quickly, keeping your mind agile. Number 8. Don't cram information. If you're studying for a test or preparing for an important meeting, it might be tempting to just dedicate a few hours the night before to try to cram all the information. But while cramming might get you through the test or the meeting, you won't truly learn the information. In other words, you'll be committing it to your short-term memory, but not your long-term retention. Studies have shown that cramming is not an efficient use of your time or effective in long-term memory recall. Students surveyed who tried to learn everything the night before in one marathon session did not retain information as long as those who studied steadily a little bit every day. Number 9. Manage stress. Our daily lives can be stressful. Work, school, relationships, political strife, and the endless news cycle weigh on our brains all the time. Stress has been shown to impact memory. Those with negative thought patterns find their brains consumed by worry and can become more forgetful. In addition to the mindfulness techniques already discussed, there are several ways to de-stress. Try regular stretching, taking social media and screen time breaks, taking a relaxing bath, walking outside, and regularly socializing with family and friends. Number 10. Stay organized. Keeping your physical surroundings organized can help your brain stay organized too. Distraction impacts our cognition, and a messy environment can keep you from focusing on what you truly need to learn and remember. Plus, that distraction can cause stress. Even just knowing that you've made a mess for yourself that you need to deal with can make you upset, and stress is a known factor in poor cognitive ability. Try to contain loose papers and recycle as many as possible. Invest in containers to corral loose objects and make sure pens and other clutter stay in drawers. To organize your thoughts, keep to-do lists and write post-it notes with important reminders. Leave them on your bathroom mirror so you're sure to see them regularly. Number 11. Attach meaning. It's easier to remember the things that are of utmost importance to us. For example, while you might not remember that last-minute item for your grocery list, you probably know your mother's maiden name and birthday by heart. Attaching meaning to information that you're hoping to retain can increase the odds of you remembering it. If you're looking to remember something, try thinking about its impact on your future success to understand the gravity of keeping track of it, or create a mental visual of the item that's tied to a loved one. Number 12. Write it down. High-achieving people are known to be list makers for a reason. You're more likely to remember something when you write it down. First off, you'll see the note you made for yourself, and the visual reminder will help drill the information into the deep recesses of your brain. Plus, the act of writing itself helps you remember. If using a computer, you only use a certain number of keystrokes. Nothing feels particularly unique. But handwriting is super specific to the exact words that you're using. No two moves are exactly alike. And the physical sensation promotes learning. The physical act of writing activates your muscle memory, which reinforces information.